Reaching buyers before the show. That's what this session is about. And then with this focus on social media. But before I go into that, I want to take you on a little story about Hank. Hank is a guy from the Netherlands and he and his wife decided to have a party. And they sat with each other and said, when will we do that? And they took their agendas and say, in 1 month from now. And the month prior to the show, party, they of course started gathering things for that party. Like the discotheque, decoration materials, food and drinks. The day of the party, they were excited. So they started decorating the whole house, putting the beer tap on the right place, the barbecue outside, the weather was nice, they put up a little tent, so when it would become a little bit colder or there would be some rain later that evening, everybody would be happy. Everything was right in place. And they permitted themselves their first little beer at 4 o'clock in the evening, not in the morning. And then it became 5, 6 o'clock. They started having a shower and they were all sharply dressed and fresh for the party at 7 o'clock. And they sat there, had their second drink and they toasted. Let's have a great party. We'll have fun with everyone. It became 8 o'clock. That was the time that the party should start. It became 8:15, 8:30, 8:45 and it became looking at the door. No one was ringing the door and they were like, what's happening? And Hank was angry. He said, how can this be? And he went to the neighbor, knocked on the door and said, hey, neighbor, why are you not here? And then the neighbor stood there and said, Hank, what are you talking about? Now, we all know what he was talking about. What do you think? You're right. He forgot to invite the people. Yeah, and if you don't tell someone there's a party, no one will come. So at the end of the evening, they were there with all the leftovers of the party because they forgot to invite the people. Now, I will connect that to your exhibition. What will happen, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't invite anyone? Exactly. No one will come. Well, some people will come and we call them the leftovers of the neighbor because the neighbor, he has done his job. A lot of people are there and they say, okay, and there's something too. But you want your own people there and of course they will go to your neighbor. That's no problem at all. But please people, do invite people. And that's the necessity of this upcoming lecture. And then we will connect it to the social media, the new social media which are, well, everywhere. Like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, stuff like that. So I want to invite you to enjoy this ride and we'll start right off. Thank you very much.